Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And already we're underway here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well Peter, this guy Rodrigo, I suspect will be playing pretty much across that whole front line. He has the versatility to do that. Winger, auxiliary striker. He's one of the best around in one-on-ones, and he's such a quick turn of pace. It's very difficult for defenders to keep him contained.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Rodrigo with the foul. Vitinha. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Alexander-Arnold looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mbappe. And he's certainly onside here. And here's Mbappe. Fabian Ruiz. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Mendy. Well read, nice interception. Gets a good foot in there. Played into space out wide.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, it's Dembele.
You can never be short of runners into space.
And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's not an especially good pass, that. Alexander-Arnold. Good, strong midfield running here. Vitinha. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for a runner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Now it's Doué. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the through ball. He is through here. Now the delivery. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Foot in. And it's Bellingham. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. João Neves. That's been slipped through. Applies the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Played into space. Shapes to shoot! Over to the left. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Played out to the left flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rodrigo. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Spectacular save! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Chance for a shot! Doing. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodrigo is their second corner of the game. Now, how often do you see that?
Rodrigo really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
And it's Valverde. Threads one in. There's the shot! It's a goal kick. Hernandez. Oh, it's come loose. He's a sharp little ball here. Valverde. And across it. He gets big. He scored. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Couldn't squeeze it through. So what can they make of this? That has been cut short. Gives it back. Alexander-Arnold was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chance here to counter. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vitinha. Mbappe! And again! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid go into the lead, just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Rodrigo delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It'll be a throw-in. And it's gone back to the keeper. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's found the way. Real chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
So here comes the substitution.
11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 15.
That's a little off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Doué. Fabian Ruiz. Big chance! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Bellingham. Ceballos. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
France with the corner, they're first. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France have their second corner now. There's the header! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree. Although he's a very different player to his older brother. He's a fine player in his own right, but Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
OK, interesting. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. And it's Rashford. Yamal. It's run loose here. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's had a shot! Goal! France! As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And this is Lewandowski. This looks promising. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Yamal. Rafinha. Tries to pass it through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And that has been clubbed away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Conte. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's managed to get free. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's De Jong. Thuram gets across and deals with it. Now he's got space here. Well, played right into his path. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a little off target. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's an imaginative pass. Tries to play it through. Distributed tidily. Showing good feet.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
France can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rafinha is fouled. Oh, he's taken it. De Jong. Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. Real chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Camavinga. Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's given a throw. Backward it goes. Big chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Yamal, Rafinha, Koundé deals with that comfortably.
France really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
That's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. De Jong. It's Pedri. Balde. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Kolomwani is onto it in a flash. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Kolomwani gets into a good position. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. De Jong. Rafinha given the lift of his goal. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal could try cutting inside here.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25.
France choosing to make the first change.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14. Il numero 7.
Mbappe might just make this. That's a good run down the left. That ball looks a good one. And he's picked it up out wide.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Can he get it through? Lovely. Thuram! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
That has been cut short. Yamal, and they can counter here. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Now that is a hefty challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, he's not getting past him there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's De Jong. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. And that gets things running. And it's Pedri. Well read, nice interception. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Tura. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Can he spark a counter here? Pedri. Now it's Yamal. De Jong. Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. Hernandez tries to clear. De Jong bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Araujo cuts it out. Oh, terrible mistake. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Lovely bit of skill. Martin, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's ended up in no man's land. Colomwani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. No, not quite.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Up towards the front line. That's good running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. It's a pretty loose pass.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Looking tidy in possession here. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Just eases him off the ball. Koundé lays it forward. Mbappe! Chance! Front.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Koundé. No way through there. Camavinga, looking for the run. Mbappe. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella's...
Colomwani! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Camavinga. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Rafinha. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Look at the space. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Martin. Now it's Rashford. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's searching through. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Spread out to the left. Now it's Lewandowski. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
France leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Pass somewhat off target.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Colomwani! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Defending was strong and firm. Mbappe is onto this. Chouameni. France looking to pass their way through. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That is Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ter Stegen gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. That has not gone well. France are still that goal to the good. Rafinha. Yamal receives it in a good position here. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. Martin. Now, can they get him away? Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Colomwani's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's hoisted clear. Played back in. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Thuram under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Kubasi. And it's De Jong. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Martin.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. Some really good ball movement. And he's picked out the run. Shot a goal! And again! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 4.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Looking to play him in. Now there's a fight. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And it's Lopez. Now it's Pedri. And he's managed to get free. He's on it. Vermin! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gavi.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He has found the way through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. 5 minutes left on the clock. That looks a good ball through. And the finish! Koundé is there to clear. Lopez. And it's Pedri. Nice control.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Pedri. Lofted in. Hernandez clears it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. 2 minutes to be added on. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing.